This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. What about children who are disturbed? What if I'm disturbed? Oh, you mean I can't use the controller? Lame. Lame. Doki Doki Literature bullshit. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http://ddlc.moe/warnings.html. Well, you know what? If the quacks can't save me, no one can. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure to highly disturbed content. Well, there's only one choice, so I guess I have to agree. They didn't give me the choice to disagree, so I guess I have no choice, Doki Doki Literature Club. Here we go. Team Salivato. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Yes, you told me that the first time. Oh, this looks cute. Aw, how adorable. I hate it already. Let's do it. Please enter your name. Oh, I got a name. Hi. Coo. Cuckoo. Haiku. For you. Oh no, I can't make a 4. Haiku for you. How many syllables is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hijikata number 1. Bad. No! I can't. Hijikata Noon! Oh no! Hijikata Noon, that's my name. I was trying to say Hijikata number 1 fan, but fine. I'll just have to abbreviate it. Noon Haiku. That's my code name for you, Hijikata. If you're the man of the moon, then I'm the man of the high noon. Let's go. Hey! I see an annoyingly girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Sayori, you know what else is annoying? Goddamn music. I don't. Hey? You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kinda works out because you've known each other for so long. I guess so. I wouldn't know, I have no friends. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. Jesus, man. But if she's going to chase me after... If she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. God, you're so embarrassing, Sayori. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Gotta play cool, gotta play cool. Adjust the glasses.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop walking and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Noon Haiku.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Jesus. That is the least of my concerns, Noon Haiku.
Fine. Wakata? But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Just you wait. We crossed the street together and made our way around the school. As we draw near, the streets became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Noon Haiku, have you decided to join a club yet?
A club? I'm already in a club. Ichikata Fan Club. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. 'Cause I'm already the #1 fan. Or #2, actually. Me and Yamazaki are together, but whatever. I haven't been, looking either.
That's not true. You told me you were gonna join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, if one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Wait, am I a boy or a girl? I mean, I'm just hold on, should I look that up real quick? Give me a second. Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh yeah, there's a literature club. But I'm already in a literature club. I'm in the poetry club. Alright, let's see. Doki Doki Literature Club. Am I a girl or boy? I should match my voice to the MC's gender. Are you playing a guy or girl this game? I can't tell from the outset. The protagonist is a male? Aww. Aw, we're a guy. Aw, man, I guess we're a guy, man. I thought I was gonna be a girl in the literature club. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna go as my beautiful ass self. How about that? I am gender neutral here. I guess it's possible that I did. I'm sure it's possible that if I did, if one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Alright, fine, I'll make a male voice. God, this pink-ass background's blinding my eyes! Hijikata, I can't take this shit! Perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. You have no idea, kid.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
You don't need skills in college, you just need money!
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought you'd become a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Well, so? Who cares if I'm neat? I'm always neat. I'm a neato kind of person, Sayori.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little harder?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I'd even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. If only I could Hijikata. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh, hell yeah! Join up for that one, man! Oh, this is Sayori.
Konnichiwa!
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Ah, shit, not again.
Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait for me, if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori?
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie?
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. And she was the first one to show interest over the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title, vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
No, it's not. Unless it's about fucking Hijikata.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. See ya.
Aw, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Definitely cunning. Noon Haiku, I definitely think she's cunning, yep. Let on a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay?
Yeah, let's go!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a goddamn cupcake. Actually, that sounds pretty much about right. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone! The new member is here! I told you.
Oops. I told you, don't call me new member. I'm just here for the goddamn cupcakes. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. I need to think of distinct voices for these kids. Crap, what should pink haired girl be? Shit. Seriously? Seriously? Seriously, you brought a boy?
You brought a boy?
You brought a boy?
Hola, Cavitas. Seriously, you brought a boy?
Hola, senora. Oh, shit. I'm no good at this. Seriously, you brought a boy?
I'm a boy. I knew it. I knew I'm a boy. Damn it. Whatever. I thought this was gonna be a girls' club, man. I thought this was gonna be a literature girls' club where we just swoon over a bunch of samurai guys, but no. Well, fine. Fine, maybe I'll take
Maybe I'll take my boy self and I'll just go do a boy club instead. Like knitting or something, I don't know. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Noon Haiku, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Ah! I can't take it. It's too much. It's blinding me. Too much pink. Too much happiness. Where's the despair and misery? Must go back to Hakukoki. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Huh. This is gonna be hard to do the voices, man. I wish I had a friend. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then she turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy! Wait, this is Sayori talking. I'm so confused! Who's talking? How do I go back? Is there a way to go back? No, there's no. Who designed this game? There's no back button? For reals? Whatever.
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club! Hooray!
Wait, who's Yuri? I'm so confused! Are you Yuri?
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparable, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's, nice to meet both of you. Wait, are you Sayori? Oh, god damn it. I'm so confused. Who's who? Y'all look the same to me. Where's the girl with the pigtails? Long ponytail. Okay, Sayori. Okay, hold on. I'll look it up on Google, try to see what the names are. Give me a second. Alright, here we go. Sayori's the annoying girl. So she's like, hi!
It's nice to meet you, Noon Haiku!
And then Yuri, she's the purple hair girl, so she's, oh, I'm so quiet and shy. And, Monica, that's the girl with the ponytail. Welcome, everyone! And then Natsuki, oh, really, you're so boring, I can't take you anymore, please. Just shut up, will you? I'm trying to have a goddamn literature club. Alright, something like that. I think that's good. I don't think so. Actually, I think I'd get a D-. I think I'd get a D-. What is this shit? I get a D-. Alright.
Sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right! It's great to see you again, Noon Haiku! Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica.
Come, sit down, Noon Haiku. We made room for you at the table, so you could just sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Aw, I don't want to sit next to Sayori! Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Kawaii! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki! Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, and already managed to get icing on her face. God damn it, Sayori, you're embarrassing me! I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, waiting for the best angle to take a bite. Should I eat the head or should I eat its butt first? Heads or tails, folks! Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Icing is sweet, full of flavor. Wonder if she made it herself. Obviously. Or is this store-bought? This is, really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe! But not for you, you know, you dummy! Alright, I'll just eat the cat, alright? Just calm down, girl, I'll eat the cat. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea while you enjoy a good book? I guess. Wait a minute, hot cup of tea with a good book? That sounds delightful! Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that's... you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid to answer. Afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed! We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone! Monica! Oops. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you've decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader at one of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity that's prepared for events. I'd much rather take something personally enjoy and make something special into it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. What the fuck, man? Literature's everything. At least not fucking math. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Annika must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delightful by the idea of a new member joining. I'm a little afraid, actually. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Oh, come on, man, it's literature! It's fucking story time, man! Come on, Noon Haiku. Come on, Noon Haiku, we got this, man. We got this, boy! We got this, boy! So, Noon Haiku, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Eh?
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign way is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
You don't say, Yuri. You don't say. I read a horror book once. It had a clown on the cover, and it came out of the TV. And there was all these people on a cliff. And it was a ghost, and there was a fat boy who kept getting kidnapped by the fucking clown. It was a good book. And it had a part 2 with the witch in it. I don't know why a third book didn't come. I wish the writer had more, believed in himself more, man, because it was a good-ass story. That's really, grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Huh? Why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poem. Everything you do is as cute as you are.
Yuri slides up beside Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Well, why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share me? Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You, wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Bearing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuki? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. See, I just rhymed. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Noon Haiku? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on there. That's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Iori may have convinced me to stop by, but never made any decision yet. Still have other clubs to look at, and, lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Noon Haiku.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. With, plenty of peer pressure, I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up.
Yay! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. God damn it, Sayori, get off of me! Hey. You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember today's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Noon Haiku, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I, for one, have amazing writing skills, so you just sit back and watch Noon Haiku. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. No, I don't. All I have is things welling up for Hijikata! Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Noon Haiku, since we're already here, do you wanna walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Ah, shit. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
God damn it. With that, the two of us departed the club room and made our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. That's all you think about, Noon Haiku! Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And, I guess that starts with writing poems tonight.
Oh, I'm gonna write one for you, Ichigata.
Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Well, I like the pink-haired girl. So... what? I only get to pick one? I do like darkness, though. Should I just... I don't want to attract you weirdos. Hurt, giggle, lazy, fooly happiness. I'm gonna write my own poem from my heart. I ain't gonna match my feelings with you girls. I'm just gonna pick what matters to me. Let's see, what matters to me? Happiness. Happiness. Contamination. Happiness treasure. Intellectual cheer. Rain cloud. Vivacious. That vivacious look in his eyes, baby. Rain cloud. I like rain clouds. Warm misfortune. Clumsy. Valentine. Vertigo. Ah, shit, I hate vertigo. Email. Whirlwind. Infallible. Nobody emails me! Suicide. No. No, we not doing suicide. Awesome. Awesome! Destiny. Landscape. Kawaii. Sensation. Variance. Romance. Dazzle. Fireworks. Misery. Oh god, that's hard. Should I go with misery, fireworks, dazzle? Landscape? Give 'em the old razzle dazzle. I like fireworks. Disaster. Love, electricity, graveyard, pure, play, inferno, uncanny, lipstick, question. I have a lot of questions, but I ain't gonna ask them. So, let's play. And let's see, what else? Anxiety, empty. Vitality, determination, captive. Philosophy, time, defeat, holiday, sparkle. I love the sparkles! Prayer, eternity, pink, incongruent, whistle, sticky, sugar, meager, passion, chocolate. Chocolate! Sticky. Sugar. I don't like sticky. I don't like sugar. Meager, stupid. Passion, stupid. Chocolates. Allergic to that. Whistle. Incongruent. I hate math. Pink. I hate pink. Eternity. Prayer. Ah, shit. I gotta whistle. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, oh, a tragedy, cute, and a playground, depression, and melancholy, COVID, parfait, boop, and fantasy. Let's see here. Lollipop. Silly, beautiful, waterfall, ooh, ambient, lucky, hot, sadness, portrait, essence, existence. Why am I here? You got 10 more to go, aw shit. Waterfall. Tears, death, unstable, smile, atone. Unrequited, daydream, summer, hope, pleasure. I was lost in a daydream. Anger, milk, childhood, nibble, climax, puppy, massacre, lust, Yeah, sing. I love to sing! Flying, sweet, and troppy, whatever that means. Shiny vacation. I wish I had a vacation. Yeah, I wish I had a vacation. Together, analysis, heartbeat, broken, socks, comfort, poof, bunny, ribbon, color. Broken. I like colors. Aurora, fluffy, candy, despised, laugh, breath, adventure! Party, disarray, bed, alone, hopeless, secretive, grief, marriage, clouds, joy. Alone. I definitely want to be alone. Calm, pout, excitement, whisper, cry, flower, incapable, tenacious, rose, starscape. I like the word tenacious. It sounds cool even though I don't know what it means. Rainbow, precious, amazing, disoriented, unrestrained, melody, stepping, games, jump, ocean, rainbow, precious, amazing, fickle, peace, fireflies, charm, forgive, engulfant, disown, nightgown, fester, fireflies, wrath, journey, infinite, sunny, extreme, doki doki, what the fuck, memories, promise, blanket, shopping. I promise to... I can't remember shit. Alright, there we go. Hi again, Noon Haiku! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry about it. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Noon Haiku. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack! Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki! You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Tsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. But manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Noon Haiku already gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, putting in my new battery pack, installing my brain.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Just like your existence! And you almost set your house on fire once. And if it wasn't neighbors, I wouldn't give a shit. But since it was technically gonna burn my house down, I had to do something.
Is that so?
You are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Very jealous.
How come? You and Noon Haiku can become good friends too.
Sayori.
As
usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri! Even bought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori? Me?
No, not really.
Don't be shy, silly. Go ahead. Show it to him.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
Oops, wrong voice, sorry.
Sayori made it sound like a really big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. God damn it. Well, hey, don't worry about it, alright? First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I don't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
In short,
It's a short read, so I should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
this is, How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Well, thank you, Yuri. I'll definitely read this. Your weird-ass fucking porn fetish shit. Enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace.
I don't think I want to read tentacle porn, Yuri. I don't think I want to do that right now. I mean, I shouldn't judge you, Yuri. I'm sorry. I need some snacks, that's what it is. Where's that goddamn cupcake? I like the cupcake girl.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Whatever. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? As I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Feeling a little too tired to read. Could probably fall asleep right now. Yeah, no kidding. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the things to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori's speaking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
Huh? What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Good thinking, Sayori. Oh, where's the pink bitch? Come over here and make us some cupcakes, peon. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That works out perfectly. She does all the work and we sit back and then we get more members!
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is, then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
But I'm Sayori! Shut up, Sayori!
I find myself smiling. Am I? In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. Get me out of here. But therein lies the expected reason I admire her. Unlike me who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
Aww.
Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Nearly fall out of my chair. God damn it, Sayori.
Sorry, Gomen. Mate! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club, you know.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Oh, don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, whatever. I ain't gonna stop watching anime. I know, you stupid-ass girl. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Sarcasm.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, yet aren't you?
No, not every day.
It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Huh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
How was it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Huh?
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. God damn it, you damn mess. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get at.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Get over here, damn it. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here! Try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. I don't care about anything.
Aw, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Get over here. God damn it, what, I gotta dress you now too? What is this, the stylish club? Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Huh? That's super mean!
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Gotta groom you up, man. Gotta tear you down and build you back up, like in the military! Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
All according to plan. This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it would have a friend who does these kind of things.
Huh? Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess?
Hey, be careful! The button might come off.
Why is this so hard to close? Struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Are you doing this on purpose, girl? Did you go to the store and buy a size too small on purpose to make your boobs look bigger?
I did when I bought it.
Ugh, God damn it, what did I get myself into? I thought I was gonna be reading books, not porn. You ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
What? So predictable. God damn it, don't say that out loud, you creep! You damn hentai crazy kid. Anyway, you look much better now, so off you go.
Oh, wait, I want you to button me more, senpai.
Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. Oh, and it's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Oh, that's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. You goddamn little...
So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? What are you saying? Like it's a good thing.
Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. For you, senpai.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so. Uh-huh.
Well, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone!
Huh?
Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Noon haiku! I can't read to rate yours.
Yeah, same. Still to sound enthusiastic, but, Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf tarred in a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I don't give a shit what kind of notebooks they're using. I used mine on a fucking paper bag, big fucking deal! I already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Atsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica? Yuri? Atsuki? Sayori. Sayori annoys the shit out of me. If that's the pink-haired girl, I like her. Yuri's, definitely creepy. And Monica, well, is Monica. So I'm gonna go with the pink-haired girl. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. Yeah. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Oh, let's find out. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Click outside poem area to continue. Oh, okay. What the fuck kind of poem is this, Pinky? People can try, but that's about it. Beautiful. It's goddamn gorgeous. You get a fucking award.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
Huh? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Oh, wait, wrong voice, sorry. We both have the letter N in our name. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? This is a goddamn masterpiece.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. I like this girl.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it all may fall flat on purpose. But it helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Oh, you did... I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. Decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Nope, nope, nope. I like you. Who should I show the pope next? I don't want to go to Sayuri. Yuri creeps me out. I guess I'll go to Monica. Hey, Captain.
Hi, Noon Haiku! Having a good time so far, eh?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off at just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have
to. Don't worry, Noon Haiku. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to pass soon.
Yeah, that's true. Past the new. Yeah, had Monica on my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Oh, god damn it, is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really, really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure not reading it into it too much? I could be. I do tend to overexert myself in everything I do. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each of their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. New haiku. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Don't kill me. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know I wasn't home. Alright, wait, I should read this with her voice, right? Alright, let's try to get inside the character persona here. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction of the sparkle protrudes. Sparkling everywhere. A noisy neighbor? And angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'd reel, blind, like a flume left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, they burn. Already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? Very freeform. If that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm really not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, I like that kind of style. It's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. Was that the inspiration behind this one? Powerful? What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. I've been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just for yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up already. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Tune back next time on Radio Monica. Alright. God damn it. Who should I see next? I guess Yuri the Creepo. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through this.
So it's that bad, huh?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in a new writer is that they try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both of the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that got into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them working together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now?
Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thoughts, process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which, itself, is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, here we go. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate behind the amber globe, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining tree light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers,
I flicker back.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
Yeah, you really do. I couldn't read any of that, man. That was hard. Ah.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
Huh? Oh, that's a relief. Also,
I like the poem. No, I didn't. That poem was not original. It was stupid. It was stupid, Yuri. You know who has better poems? The pink-haired girl. 'Cause that's what it's all about. Human capabilities. And what is your capabilities, Yuri? Nothing! Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Boring.
it wasn't too short. Usually write longer poems.
Yeah, I bet you do. Not at all.
Oh, I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, Yuri. I'm sure you do, you with your fucking octopus porn.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm sure you want to digest me, don't you? Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Noon Haiku.
Really? Must have totally missed the point.
Well, suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thought, feelings, and experience their work. You usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being the symbolic compared to ghosts. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more seldom putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive, I guess.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Creepo. God damn it, Sayori.
Oh! Oh my goodness! This is so good, Noon Haiku! I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. Oop, wrong voice. You must be seriously overreacting. You're so full of shit, Sayori. Not a good writer at all. You're totally trying to kiss ass right now. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either!
Jeez. Ray's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sure that's part of it.
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Noon Haiku poem! And that makes it feel extra special.
There's a moth on my computer screen. Huh. Should I turn on a lamp? Or should I watch it? It's on my neck! Ah! Leave me alone, Mothman! Leave me alone!
Like I can feel your feelings in it. Feel them.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh, please don't do that. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
forever.
Not to mention the fact
that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Noon Haiku. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori? I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, I was just here for the cupcakes, man.
Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to it then.
Yay! Torture! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Stupid baka me.
Well, see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast! Yay!
Sayori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. Oh, baka silly face. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds like just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. Breakfast.
I made eggs and toast!
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I'll get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun! Monica's the best!
Yeah. Next time.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever!
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Oh, god damn. These girls are exhausting. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Sigh. Guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, staring their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh,
Oh wait, no, wrong girl, sorry. That's not Sayuki. Oh, what's with this language? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki to Mrs. Late returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant a language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Noon Haiku did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Noon Haiku liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Atsugi suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Noon Haiku appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And you? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay over here?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew sizes bigger as soon as Noon Haiku started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki! That's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
I don't like you fighting, guys! Please don't fight! It's super scary! Hold me, Noon Haiku, please!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Aw, come on, man.
Noon Haiku? She just tried to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this would have never happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Convoluted? What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Meaning she should jump out of the reader, not forcing them to have to figure it out. Help me explain to her, Noon Haiku.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand, right, Noon Haiku?
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Ah, shit. Of course it's gotta be. Oh no! I have to choose! Don't kill me, please. Let's see. I don't really like Yuri. I'm sorry, she creeps me out.
I don't want to get raped by her. Let's see. I ain't asking for Sayori's help. I like Natsuki's poem better, honestly. Sorry, I hate to play favorites. They're both very nice poems. But in the grand scheme of things, I gotta watch out for my health. And who I hang around, so... I guess I like Natsuki's. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to go with Natsuki on this one. Shit, I'm gonna die. Gary? You're really talented.
Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Haha, yeah! I did it, didn't I? Ha Just how much you know, bitch! That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh?
Me? Well, she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look. We talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. Looks like we've learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. Glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yes, so... You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Huh? Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. Finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Huh? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. Ah, come on, you crazy lady. With a face like that, I can't really help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. You don't need to feel threatened either. Well, say so. Hey. It's not like you need to apologize for me, Noon Haiku. Jeesh! Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it that she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway. Well, the thing about your boobs... I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. What the fuck am I playing here?
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri! Glad to know you're not Noon Haiku's type, though.
Sayori? I'll go make some tea.
Stupid bitch. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori.
Oh, oops, wrong voice. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Good job, Psycho Kid. Good job. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone! Especially you, Moon Haiku. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. And so my joining of the club was responsible for rooting the atmosphere. Hooray. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. Oh, what? So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you could take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. Are you sure you're not just summoning demons or something in the classroom? I would think that you guys are summoning demons. Or reading porn. Whatever, it's both the same thing.
I disagree, Monica.
About what?
That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is, it's having fun!
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's not been worth it so far. Ah, shit, what have I got myself into? Okay, everyone! It's just about time for us to leave! How did you feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
Noon Haiku, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. A neat thing to talk about with everyone. I'm a neat.
Awesome!
In that case,
We'll do the same thing tomorrow! And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better!
oh shit, I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Any luck, it means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Nod to myself, newfound determination.
Noon Haiku? Ready to walk home?
Yeah, whatever, sure, let's go.
I will make you mine.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? What happened earlier?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? That kind of thing happen often.
No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that! I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? You don't hate me! You're not gonna leave the club, are you?
No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You're all fucking crazy.
Oh, good. You know, Noon Haiku, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's,
Every day is going to be so much fun!
It's like Sayori still hasn't caught off the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but they really need to stop there.
Well,
I'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. Said that more to myself than her. It's easy to see Sayori as an international monologue sometimes.
okay.
Yeah, let's do this. I kinda want out, though, to be honest. Let's see. What do I feel? I feel sadness. And, I also feel electricity. But I also feel like exploding. And I question myself. But I'm determined to keep pursuing forward. And I hope no misfortune beholds me. Therefore, I have a vivacious look in my eyes. And I feel peaceful. So one day, I hope I won't be unrestrained in this story. And I hope that my headphones don't make me deaf, because the thing is really, really hard to listen to the music, because the music is so repetitive and happy. And I also feel like everyone's judging me. And I feel anxiety. And I feel disorientated. I'm so empty. But I'll use my imagination nonetheless. I'm so unstable. And I'm going to hopefully get to the climax at some point. As I'm really melancholy about this game. And there's an after image in my mind. Dolphins, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means, but I like it. And, let's see. Everybody likes a puppy. Everybody likes a puppy.